I didn't know why this guy was working and the rest of them weren't. And it's just because he's right beside the power cell. I didn't even think about that. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, back on all the mods too. And as you can see, I have gone ahead and made a second little cube thing. And there was an issue. I was playing around with some MEKANISM cables, okay? MEKANISM, as we already know from last episode, is in the pack. And it does have certain energy cables. Well, I tried to place down the ultimate universal cable. I went through the whole process, made it, and tried to place it down, and it crashed my game. And it ruined the map. Yeah, I had to go to a backup. That's kind of a bad thing. I don't like that, so we're not going to mess with those anymore. Now, what we're going to do, or the reason we needed them in the first place, was actually because we need to connect these guys. We need these guys to get power. And we already know that the actually additions, energy, these guys are broken. I have to attach them every single time I want to do something with them, which is really not good. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to play with a little bit of XNET. We're going to do some XNET stuff today. XNET. It doesn't have a whole lot, but the XNET manual is the first thing we need. Do we have one of these first? If I type in XNET. We do! I already have one. Perfect. Now, the manual has a lot of stuff, and eventually we're going to have to go through it, I have no doubt, just to look up certain things. But the basics, I think I understand a little bit. The first thing, let's go ahead and make some of the cables. 16, I think, is enough. We also need a controller, which I don't have enough of. I need some repeaters, like so. And you. And is that it? That's it. Perfect. So I have the controller, I have the cables. Okay. So the way this, I believe, works is that we connect everything. You're not even connecting to it. Maybe. Nope, that's not what I wanted. So we go here, maybe. You're not even connected. So these things are supposed to connect, but it doesn't look... Oh, dirt to dirt. We need the connectors. Okay, hold on. I forgot. I'm being a dummy. I'm being a dummy. Let's just... Oh, that was quick. That was a super quick thing. Don't do... That was really fast. Okay. Nope, that's fine. That's okay. We're actually going to go ahead and take these guys and turn them into a piece of glass because I don't want any of the shards. Yeah, we'll do that. Now, let's try to maybe not break things too much. Just a tap. Okay, tappity tap tap. So I need to make some connectors as well. So how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 connectors of the blue variety because that's the kind of cable we have. Wow. Okay. You guys... Chest. Nope. Chest. Yes. Okay. How about we do some logs or wood? Here we go. Look at all the different types of wood we have. We have a bunch of mahogany wood. I don't really use the wood that much. I use the leaves. You can't even be turned into a chest. Can your planks be turned into chests? Because that'd be pretty cool. They can be. Okay. Let's do that then. Boom, boom, boom. And then like that. Boom. 25 of them. I don't think we need that many, but now we have that many. So now we can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 connectors. We have the controller that's connected to a power source. Do we need... Oh, look at you in the connectors looking different. That's really cool looking, actually. I really like that. Okay, so these guys are now getting power. I need to configure this. If I right-click on here, I can set the name. So let's set the name of the controller. We're going to call you Crusher. Okay. Are you set now? Okay, there's no, like, set feature. You are Furnace 1. Let me name all of them. And then, well, I don't know. Let's just name these and see what it looks like. Furnace 2. Okay, and these guys can be named later. So if we go into here, I have no idea. Okay, so the blocks are here. crusher, crusher, furnace 1. Oh, because you're connected to this. Okay, so edit channel. So this is channel 1. Oh, well, that's cool. Okay, XNET energy, create. Channel 1 is now energy. Create. Wow, this is really complicated. So with this guy, oh, okay, so channel 1 is power. Oh, okay, so you're the osmium compressor, so you're all the way down, right? Yes. So if we want to go here, we can go down to this guy. You're now set to power. Channel name is going to be power. And then we're going to create the channel here. Side from which to operate. Enable on color. Oh, that's interesting. Can I turn you off? Oh. Oh, okay, there it is. Redstone mode ignored. Good. Insert or extract? Insert, extract, insert is what we want. Priority, rate, max energy insertion rate is 10,000 per tick. I don't know. How much per tick do you use? Do you tell me? I have no idea how much energy these transporter side can. Let's just start off with 1,000. Just do 1,000 for now. If I leave it blank, will it insert anything? Let's do 1,000. Disable insertion if energy is too high. No. We're going to leave you blank. Okay. So you should now be getting energy. I need to test it somehow. Let's do the crusher. I can do crusher stuff. I can connector crusher. Oh, wait. That's wrong. I didn't even want you. Go away. I don't want you there. I want this guy here. Create. And then we do this. Insert, yes, rate 1,000. I remember that. Everything else was defaulted, right? Right. Okay. This is weird. This is so weird. Okay, crusher. Okay. This is really, really, really weird. Also, there's a bed problem. We have a bed problem. You know when you sleep and sometimes you get stuck, right? Let's see if it happens. Hopefully it does not happen this time. It just happens. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. No, okay. But sometimes you'll get stuck in the bed, right? And it's a thing with vanilla Minecraft or something. There's a bug. Somehow the mods aren't able to fix it, which doesn't make much sense to me because it feels like they should be able to. But they haven't. But Quark, I believe, is the one that added in the kick me option. If you try to leave the bed and it fails, a kick me option will appear above the bed. Well, that option crashes the game. And I think that really, 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 really needs to be fixed. But in any case, how much ore do we have? Do we have it? Oh, hello, ore. Let's go ahead and crush some ore. Are you receiving power? You are receiving power. Okay. So once you do something, let's see if these guys are receiving power. They're not. Okay, cool. So the connection stuff is definitely working. If we go in here and now we say, this would be 1, so we say create. We're just going to do it that. We're going to leave it alone. So are you receiving power now? No, you're not. Okay. So if we go in here and we say insert rate 1,000, now are you receiving power? I have no idea. Let's take it out. You're not receiving power. You are furnace 1, right? That's the one I set, right? Furnace 1. Yeah. Priority 1. Raise the priority. Whoa, not 11. 1, I said. So now this guy will get priority. It's not working. Why you no worky? You should work. This ain't cool. Why are you not working? Oh, man. It's still not getting power. Check this out. Look, this is a little something I threw together. put in a little bit of dirt and grass and stuff. And this is kind of the overall design that I want for each of the cubes. I want them each to have their own like habitat, almost like their own environment. And it's kind of related to what's going to go into it. And this one, for example, is my bed. This is my bedroom. And I like nature-y builds, so it's kind of like whatever I wanted to put in, and therefore, you know, nature-y stuff. We're going to add some probably grass and bone meal. We're going to add bone meal? No, we're going to bone meal to get some grass and flowers and whatever. Probably add a few other things in here, but I just don't know what they are yet. If you have any ideas, let me know. But this is kind of some kind of little cool thing. Now, as far as this stuff is concerned, I was trying out a couple other things. Okay, come on. You can do it. There we go. Okay, so the reason this guy actually worked is because he's right beside the power cell. So I was testing out some stuff. I had to use these guys for some of the other stuff to get the glass and everything. And you see there's more glass in here. It's kind of a thing. Did a little bit of stuff just because I was kind of fed up a little bit with this whole setup here because I couldn't figure it out. I didn't know why this guy was working and the rest of them weren't. And it's just because he's right beside the power cell. I didn't even think about that. This guy can just literally be a cable. Actually, no, he can't. He needs to be a connector. But this guy can be whatever. It doesn't matter. We're going to say you're nothing. Yep. This guy, actually, this would be you, nothing. Yeah, so you're going to be left blank. I was trying to set up a few of them. But I didn't think about this. We need a power. We need to extract power from here. We need to give power to something. So we're going to do a maximum limited to 10,000 per tick. So we're going to go ahead and now we're extracting power. So now this guy is now full. This guy is now doing what it needs to do. So if we, let me go ahead. Remove these. Gimme. Thank you. Did I get them all? I think I got them all. Let's take these guys away. The cables I don't need right now. Let's go ahead and get some more sand in here just so we can see if this thing actually works and if it's going to get power. See, it's taking power away. All right. So if we go in there, we're talking furnace 1 is going to be this guy, right? We can double click on these guys to actually mark them, which is pretty cool. So this guy right here is furnace 1. It is using energy. You are already set to insert from there. Okay, so I'm thinking now, what I'm thinking is that this guy, you can't actually extract power from here. I think he needs to have power, but it's interesting. I don't think you extract power from him. So if we take this guy off and we put him down right here. I need another connector. At XNET. Give me another connector. I'll put this down like this. Now we need you are going to be controller. And you're set. This is going to be... Oh, you're both controller. You're both set to controller. Which is not what I want, but that's fine. This guy right here is the one that needs to be extract 10,000. One more. There we go. And you are going to be insert. You east. Yeah. You insert at a rate of, I don't know, 100? 100 RF per tick, I guess. I don't know if that's enough. Hopefully it is. You're going down. You're steadily going down. That's not cool. So 100 isn't enough, I guess. So if we go back into here, let's do 500. Is 500 enough? No, it's not. You're still going down. Are you getting power? You're not getting power either. Interesting. So how does this guy work? You should be on insert. Okay, so let's do 1,000. Is that enough, though? That's the question. Like, I don't understand. It's still going down at the same exact rate, which is not what we want. And this guy still isn't getting power either. And now it's working. And all I did was actually just move this over block. I think even though when a block is... how to explain? Even though the connection shows that there's two connectors here, you can only use one of them, I believe. Because this one's not being used. This one is, and everything is working. This guy is now getting power. This guy's getting power. This guy's getting power. And I even I refilled up my battery to make sure this guy was as well. Which is weird because I don't think he is set up. Okay. So the second power, this one shouldn't get power. If I'm right, this one won't get power yet. So if I do this, yeah, see, he's not getting power right now. And if we go into here and now set him up, create, and we're going to try to do 500 here. And we'll see if that fills it up. It is filled. That's fine. Okay, so I think it's actually pretty cheap. It doesn't show how much, but I'm pretty sure these guys, the furnaces, are actually pretty cheap. So let's do 100. Let's see if 100 is enough for both of these guys. It should be. It should be enough still. Yeah, see, they're both still keeping up, no problem. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 100 RF per tick is plenty for these guys. We're not going to have any problems with those. But now it's working. So I think it's just because the controller was right here, and I was trying to extract from this block and insert directly into this block, and it just wasn't working. Instead, I had to put it on one that wasn't being used, because this controller, if you remember, I don't need to put power into this connector, because it's right beside the power cell. This guy's going to get power no matter what because of that. So I could leave this one blank and only do this one, which is why he's in this slot where he is right now. And so this guy's going to stay empty, but the rest of them can just be set to insert. I wonder if these guys will actually get, if I remove the power, will they just suck up what they can? Or will they not get anything? Let's try this. If I leave this blank and turn you back to 0. This is basic. This is the default setup. We're going to do that to both of them. You as well. So we know 100 works. So both of the powered furnaces. You're done now. Okay. Yeah, see, you're still going. You're still good. You don't even need to set up how much to give it. By default, it just sucks up what it can, which is actually pretty good. If there are undoubtedly cases where you're going to want to kind of resist that, I guess. But yeah, I really thought this would take longer, and it didn't. It didn't take very long at all. Now that we've worked out how the XNET cables go and work, it's time to move on to some better power generation that MEKANISM has introduced. I think I mentioned this in the last episode. We're talking about the wind turbines, which these things are magnificent. I love these things. It does require 3 osmium per, though. And I don't have too much osmium in my system. Osmium. I have 26. That'll give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. 8 of them with the 5 here. Like that. Not like that. Like that. So, I don't know. Anyway, so I want to get into some of these guys, but we also need some enriched alloy. We need some energy tablets. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 enriched alloys per, plus a bunch of gold and redstone, which isn't a problem. And then another osmium. So we need 4 osmium per, which means we can make even less. So what I need to do is actually go and see if I can't find some more osmium. But we're going to make as many of these as we can right now. I need, what did I say, 5 enriched alloy per. Hold on, let's see about the osmium. Let's see how many we can actually make right now. So we need 4 right there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can make 6 of them. That's really not a huge number. But these guys, the way they work is that they actually generate 6 times 5 is 30. So I need 30 iron and 30 of you to make some of the enriched thingamajigs. 30 and 30. There it goes. Bam. This is going to take a while. But the way these guys work is basically the higher you place them in the world, the better off you are at getting power. The more power they generate. A generator that uses the strength of the wind to produce energy with greater efficiency at higher levels. So it's pretty cool, that left shift and then left shift plus M. That's what those two are. It's pretty neat little thing. But yeah, it is what it is. I need to let these guys finish and process. I think I actually already had some of them. But it doesn't really matter too much. No. Nope. Let me cook these guys up and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I cooked up actually a bunch of stuff. Let's see how many of these I can make. I think I know the number. It's that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I thought it was more than that. Huh. 1, 2. No. So it's just 10. I thought it was more than that. Okay. All right. Well, that's not going to work how I wanted it to. But we're going to put these guys right up top. And now they're generating power. We're going to do, since we have that, we're actually going to put 5 on each side. Like so. And now that we know about power, how the XNET cables work, at least a little bit, we're going to go ahead and do that again. So we already have some of the cables, even though I don't need them. If we go back to XNET and actually do some more stuff here with the controller, I can go ahead and get, well, I need you. And then I need you. So there's a controller. I don't know. I guess we're going to have one big thing, and it's just going to span across the top. That's what I meant to hit, this guy. And then we go here, and we go here, and we go here. And then I need 10 of the connectors, and I already have some. Boom. 17. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, is this 7? Nope. 7. There we go. So we have 10 connectors, and I already have the cables. I should anyway. 16. That should span across the top. So we're going to give this a shot. If we go like this, first of all, we have the connectors that we want to connect here. Hopefully these guys work out okay. And then we're going to have a little bit further, we're going to have you be here, and we're going to have power directly beside it, and the cables are going to go across. Shift. There we go. Boom, boom. Oh, you can't connect that way, can you? I'll tell you what, we're going to go... Oh, that's right, I need connectors. Dirt to dirt. I guess I'll put a connector here. Put a connector here, and then a connector here. I always forget about that. Forget that these guys don't just connect on their own. I know I had 2 more of those. Well, actually, I had 7 connectors. I only need 2 of them for now. But I do need a power cell, which I should have in here. I do not. Do not have a power cell in here. Okay, so I need to make another power cell. Power cell. You. Do I have enough to make you? I actually do. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, nope. I always click on the wrong thing when I'm trying to do this stuff. And then you, and then shift click, and then bam, and then we go here, and bam, bam. Perfect. Now I just need to link you. Link number 1, put the power cell down here, and then there we go. So now I want to put 1 right here, and I want to put 1 right here that's going to be connected to this guy, set to out, with this card inside. And there it is. Now we're going to slowly gain power in here. And then you are... I don't want to name you. I need the controller. Here we go. So you are going to be... channel 1 is that. This is there. This is going to be extract. So we're extracting power from there. And then on this side over here, we're going to name you controller. So that way I know which one is which one I'm trying to get to. And we go here. Are you controller? You are. Okay, good. So you're going to be insert. Yes, and then going to be 1,000 for you. I don't think you need too much. You should. Hopefully, you're not gaining power. You aren't working. Dang it. Oh, because you're not named. It needs to be on this side. Controller D. No, not controller D, just controller. This is controller, right? Yeah. The controller gets power. Oh, that's weird. Well, let's just set them both. Set them both to insert at 1,000. One of them should work, right? No, neither of them are working. Why do you not show a picture? You don't show a picture. North, south, east, and west. So let's see. This direction is south. That's north. So the north side is the one that can't get power. You are a no. What the heck? That's weird. You create. There's definitely a bug in this system. 1,000 extract. And you're not working because you're connected to two things. You can't be connected to two things. Okay. I'm still learning about this setup here. And then we're going to come out, and we'll do one here, and that's going to be connected to you. And then you are going to go on the other side over here with a connector, and you're going to go right there. And then we're going to have this guy go like so. Like that. You are going to be extract. Let's go to the controller. Yes, you create extract 10,000. Okay. And then you should already be on insert, but you're not. Create, insert, go. And you're not. You're still not gaining power. Why aren't you gaining power? You actually need to be insert. What am I talking about? Well, we need both. We need an insert and an extract. That's weird. That's going to be odd. Actually, I can have a second one on the other side if I connect the cables together. I need more cables. Go figure. So this is the thing. I don't know how it's supposed to work. It's really weird. So this guy is on insert. Let's create a priority of 5, I guess, just to make sure, and a rate of 1,000. You're supposed to be getting power, but you're not. Because maybe you need the power to start off with. So if we remove you temporarily, and then supply it with power, maybe it can start controlling it. There it goes. And then if we go like this, are you going to still gain it? You're not. You're not gaining yet, but if we put this back down, will you gain? Okay. Actually, you don't even need to be there. These other guys need to be on. Oh, there it goes. Boom. It just needed power to kick in. We needed to jumpstart it. Okay, that's good. But this guy actually doesn't even need to be extract because all of these guys are going to be extract at the same time. So let me go ahead and get a cable down here. Cable, XNET. At XNET. Wow, that's weird. Okay, boom, boom. 16 more. I don't need that many, but it works. There we go. So now those two are connected. And what I need to do is for every single one of these guys, I need this to be extract at a rate of 10,000, the maximum. And then hopefully we are going to be extracting all of the energy, hopefully. And these guys are going to go. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do... Actually, which two? I'm going to set them all up and then we're going to have to check because we can actually right-click on these guys to see 200... You're outputting 960 joules per tick. So is this measurement joules? Is this how much joules per tick? It doesn't actually say, but I have a feeling that these are actually joules. It's KRF. Probably. 80, okay. These are the wind generators. And they're actually showing some sign of this. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to have to set them all up. But actually, this guy over here, we need you to be insert at a rate of 10,000. Which is going to be maximum. That's going to be max, but 10,000 per. And I can add another power cell, I guess, on this side that's also insert that might help pull all of the energy out. I don't know. But it's pretty much maxed out. We shouldn't have any power problems. After I set all of these guys up, we should be good to go on that. And with that, I believe we're good. I can't be sure that this is actually going to work. But we have input for both this guy and this guy. We may need another one of those. I was looking up the conversions for joules into power, into RF, and I saw one where it said 1 joule equals 4 RF, which means we're generating a huge amount of power, of almost 4,000 per windmill at this altitude, 4,000 per tick. And then I saw a different conversion where it said 1 joule is 0.4 RF, which is, I'm inclined to believe that one. Unfortunately, just because it's my luck. I don't really know because I can't test the power. We're not using enough power for that yet. The main reason I wanted this is that basically as a kind of backup for now. So that way we can actually have some kind of power while at night. And we might start just living through the night just to see how well things keep up. And I may even tear down the solar panels if these guys can keep up well enough, because I just don't like the idea of solar panels if I don't have a dimension where it's always sunny and always providing power. It's just, I don't like the idea of losing power at night. I just don't like it. And that way I can also avoid sleeping, even though we have this awesome bedroom now, we can avoid sleeping, so that way I reduce the risk of like crashing my game. So I won't have to sleep. Hopefully this is a thing. Hopefully these guys are working. We're going to have to find out when it comes nighttime, which is coming pretty quick. But I'll have to let you guys know in the next episode, because we are about we're not about out of time. We are out of time. So if you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe to see more. Spread your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and do what you do, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, peeps.